Hey everybody, welcome to the Productivity Academy. Today we're going to be dealing more with distractions. I'm also going to tell you what I was doing this morning and a couple other odds and ends. But before we get started, if you want to get regular updates, you can click subscribe. Also in the description or at the end of the video, you can click on one of the links and opt in to get regular updates, and I also send out some special stuff to my subscribers from time to time. What I was talking about was distractions and how I'm getting distracted while I'm talking and trying to think. No, it goes back to focusing, and actually this is why on the screen I kind of like this. It's called Focus at Will. I think a lot of people have heard about this, and somehow for me it flew under the radar, and I wasn't aware of it until recently. A lot of times what I'll use when I'm trying to focus is some background music, some non-vocal or non-speaking music, and I'll put that on. So like I'll put on Spotify or Pandora or something and listen. And then I came across an article talking about Focus at Will and kind of how they formulate music that's specifically for productivity. So full disclaimer, it is a paid service, and I'm paying for it now. I did the free trial because it fits for me in that range of if I'm paying $5 or $10 a month for something and it's enabling me to be really productive. Like let's say I'm either it's hard to quantify, right? But if you're maybe something frees up time so you can do more, or the time that you have is more productive. If I can get like 2 hours of really productive time out of this, then that's worth way more than $5 or $10, right? So anyways, it's a cool service. I highly suggest you check it out. And it's another way of dealing with distractions. And in this case, it's dealing with maybe noise distractions. For me, sometimes it's dealing with just my own kind of mental noise, and I start getting sidetracked. But I know, when you have the music, for me, it kind of dampened down some of that, and it's also like a cue that when the music is on, I'm focusing and I'm doing what I need to do. Instead of if it's quiet or, if there's no signal to the brain of what I'm doing, I may just kind of lose focus and start doing all sorts of stuff. So anyways, wanted to share that with you. Also this morning, I'm definitely going to do some more videos on the power of the daily routine. So for myself, I do it in the morning. I know some people do it twice a day or more, like a morning and an evening review. For me, it's gotten more important. I started using Post-its because it was really handy. I could write down things really quick, like when I was in a meeting and I didn't have my notebook handy, or something just literally came to mind and there wasn't, like one of my phone or my notebook wasn't in reach. So I do that. But of course, if you have a new thing that you're using, you've got to be careful not to let that become an area where you lose track of things. And so I'd started using Post-its. I woke up this morning, came down and sat at my desk, and I had like 12 Post-it notes. And so I was like, okay, this is obviously getting out of hand. And so I went through, and now I'm just incorporating that into part of my morning daily review. So I'll sit down, grab my notebook, go through what I'm going to do for the day, look at my calendar, and then I check my major areas like Evernote, my notebook, Todoist, and schedule things on my calendar, and then go through if there's any outstanding Post-its or just loose items on my desk. I'll go through, collect all those, and put them where they need to be. Maybe it's a reference item I put into Evernote. It could be an action item I put into Todoist or Focuster, or something for later I put into my notebook, that it's something I'm going to use that doesn't need to be like digitally recorded. So anyways, it's just a good way, just anything you start using, it allows you to be more flexible, actually, if you're using a daily review, because you can incorporate these different areas. Maybe Post-it notes will work for me for a month, and I'll just be like, this is, not working out. That's fine. I can ditch that, and it's not going to destroy my productivity or my time management kind of methods. So anyways, wanted to share that with you. Again, I'll be going into some more details on daily productivity habits and the daily scheduling. I think this is probably one of the most important areas you can focus on to get some quick wins, and then also for the long-term habits, it really pays off. So hopefully you enjoyed this and you got something out of it. If you did, please subscribe below, or you can click on the link on the side here, wherever it's appearing, and get signed up and get on the email list. So I'd only send out stuff about productivity to subscribers, and also send out some special stuff to subscribers only from time to time. So feel free to hop over to productivity.academy, check out my other blog posts and videos, and if you got any feedback, by all means, please leave a comment and let me know.